welcome back. My name is Emily, and on this channel I share my love for thrifting, home decor, design, motherhood, all of the above. But typically I'm sharing antique and thrifted treasures, but I do sometimes buy things new. So I want to share with you guys my top 10 affordable home decor items from Amazon. Some of these items I can actually show you physical decor pieces. Some of them are things that we have used as we have renovated our home over the past year and a half. So like light fixtures, for example. So I will show you some B-roll clips of some beautiful pieces that we've added to our home. Let's go ahead and dive in. And I do have a confession. This list is actually not 10. It is actually 11 because I had to add one more thing, but I'm going to save it for last. And I think it will be the perfect item for you to possibly add to your Christmas list for others, or to add to your own Christmas list, honestly. And if you hear the boys, Dominic, my husband, is hanging out with the three of them. We just had like a weird day. And honestly, when you guys are seeing this, tomorrow will be my birthday, and I wanted to get something done so that we hadn't just enjoy all the fun activities that we have planned around then. It's also my brother-in-law's birthday, so we're going to be like, I know we'll be busy. So let's go ahead and jump in with the first item, which is our bathroom light fixture. I shared this with you guys way back when we were renovating the bathroom. Now, this fixture is called a Moravian star, and it just has the most beautiful shadows that it casts over the entire bathroom, and people have looked at it and been like, that must have been expensive. Like, I could never afford that. It was less than $100, which if you know light fixtures, they can get quite pricey. So I think that this one was a great option. We do have 8-foot ceilings, so we needed something that was flush to the ceilings. This is a flush mount, and I love the warm glow that it gives. It just gives this old world look, I think. Everything that I talk about today will be linked down in the description. None of these products are like sponsored in any way. I wish. But if you click on those links, I may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. All right, so I have one more light fixture, and then we'll move on to other stuff. And it's also in this bathroom. So we also added 2 sconces next to the mirrors above the vanity, and they add the most perfect, like, flattering glow. It's not always attractive having glow from overhead, but the sconces, beautiful. And these are actually like a Pottery Barn dupe, and I think that they're just classic. They go with every decor style that you could possibly have. I think they would look great in an entryway or a living room, in addition to a bathroom, even in a kitchen. I mean, they could be used anywhere, and the quality is great. And these are also super affordable for the set. Okay, let's do some decor. I am like staring at this one, so I'm going to show you this one because this is like one of my all-time favorites. I should save this one for last. So this easel, this art easel, not the art itself, sorry, that was painted by my grandmother. It's an oil painting from her, but this easel is so cool. It is heavy, it's iron, and what you do is you can adjust these and it expands, so you can accommodate any type of art in here. This art doesn't have a frame, so I love it just like in this being the frame. But you could also put something that does have a frame in here and it would look stunning. Just take it up to a next level. This could be styled inside a bookshelf. I have mine styled up on top of a bookshelf to add some height. It could be styled on a dresser, bedside table, to keep things like off of the bedside table. It would just give more space. Love this. Now, unfortunately, I did check before this video and it was out of stock. So I will let you guys know if it's back in stock. I hope that they bring it back because it's just stunning. It's so good. This is also a Pottery Barn dupe actually, and theirs was like over $200. So this is better. This one's still, it's still a little bit, but it's better. Okay, jumping back to my bathroom. This is the last one in my bathroom, I promise. But you know those items that you have that you just have to have and you don't really question why they are designed the way they are? Well, I think bathroom mats are often that type of thing. So I was so excited when I came across this one. I actually found this on an Instagram ad. And so this is a bathroom mat. It's waffle, and it has grip on one side. It is the most like squishy thing to step on. Like, it, you know how normally bathroom mats, once you wash them, they're nice and like squishy and everything, and then you step on them a few times and then there's flat and kind of like gross feeling. Now this one is great. It washes up super well. I would say I wouldn't put it into the dryer because I think that it might lose the like grippiness that's on the back to help it from like sliding or anything. And it comes in a bunch of colors, but we have green tile in there, so we did this as like an accent to match that. I do have more decor and pretty items, but let's talk some functional stuff because let's be honest, we all need this kind of stuff, and that is moving straps. If you have been around here on this channel, you have seen my husband and I move some very heavy pieces of furniture, and I'm not like a built woman. And we've even moved like a bathroom vanity together, cabinets, everything, you name it, with moving straps. I did bring them inside from the garage, but I mean, I'll just put some B-roll because this looks like nothing, but you pretty much put this around your chest, and then there's another piece that goes underneath the furniture, and then you feed that through this mechanism here, get it nice and tight, and then you can use your legs to just lift it up so safely and easily. Before I started staying home with our kids, was practicing as a physical therapist, so anything I can do to make sure that our bodies stay safe is great. Another super functional supply that we have been using throughout decorating our home is Feed and Wax. This is my all-time favorite product. I am almost out of it. I actually need to order some more. I'm gonna show you some B-roll clips of some furniture. I think I need to use this on my son's bed. But anywhere where it just gets a lot of sun, the wood gets really dry, gets just a little bit dingy looking, and so adding some of this to it transforms it. I will say too, if you have a piece that needs more than this, your go-to should be Restore Finish. That stuff is great. I've also used that. We actually used that on Gideon's bed when we first got it as well, and then we used this because it's like a non-toxic conditioner and everything, and it works. And so these are essentials if you want to bring any antiques into your home. This one is not technically home decor, but you guys asked me about this, so I thought I would include it. And that is how I do my nails. So I do all my nails myself because it's way too expensive and I don't have time to go like to a place to get that done. And so I always use this type of nail polish that I discovered a few years ago, and it is significantly cheaper on Amazon. I have recently discovered cheaper than Walmart or Target where I've gotten it previously. So it's a two-step process. You use one of these first, like the color, and then you finish it with this, and it cures with light. So I do tend to do it at night after my kids go to sleep. So I just turn on all the lights in my kitchen and like put it under the cabinetry, and it just cures. So I used to use like a gel with the UV light, and I try not to use that because it just isn't great for your hands and everything. I don't want to have all that UV exposure. And so this works, and it probably lasts me about, I would say, 5 days before it starts like looking like a little bit chippy and everything. And it does not damage my nails at all. Like all the other stuff that I have tried is bad. Like you kind of have to keep doing it once you get it done. But this stuff, no damage at all. This color that I'm wearing right now is called Wine Stock, and I think it's perfect for fall. It kind of was like a really dark red. The kids were like, why are your nails black this morning when I showed them when they saw my nails. But then they looked closer and they did notice it was red, and they were okay with that. They were not okay with the black. It's been so funny because I've been starting to wear like just darker colors because it's fall, and like wearing some brown and black. And both of my kids every time just like do a double take because they're like, what are you? And Gideon, my 5-year-old actually told me like, you shouldn't wear that when I was wearing black. Okay, he just needs a little adjustment, but it's so sweet, the things that they notice and things that they like me to wear. It's precious. And a few that I can't bring to you because they're also in my home, which is rugs. So I, since moving into this home, had to purchase 1, 2, 3, didn't have to, 6, 7. I've purchased 6 or 7 rugs since moving into this home, just because they add so much coziness to the home. And I have found really good rugs on Amazon that are from the Loloi brand, and I always shop when they have sales. So they do have a lot of sales. I think Black Friday might be a good time to get some of the rugs that I have. Let me quickly tell you about which ones that I have, and I will leave links below for each of the Loloi rugs that I have and love. So the one that I have in my living room is a very flat weave, doesn't have any shag, and I love this one for how vintage it looks. I just think it looks like an old, I think it's called kiln rug, where it's all like flat like that. And it has a nice faded look to it, which I like, but it's also kind of like a corduroy. Like it has this kind of like soft corduroy feel to it without having any of this shag. So it's good for high traffic, I think. Now, if you want a rug that is super like durable and great for high traffic, the one in my bedroom would be the one to get. This rug is super popular. I realized that like every person online has this rug. I think just because it's super durable. So it would be really great under a dining room table. I actually just put it in a different pattern than I have in our bedroom into my husband's office, like his work office where he sees patients. The next rug is the one that I showed you guys very recently in a family room refresh, and I love the colors in this rug. It shows up more purple on camera whenever I'm showing it, but it has this dark blue and black and like just like taupey kind of brown in it, if that makes sense. And this one is soft. Like, we're on this rug wrestling, doing blocks and Legos, all the things on this rug specifically, and it is so nice. I do have a rug pad under all of these rugs to make them nice and like soft and protect little heads from falling. But this one is the ultimate like cozy rug. And then the last of my Loloi rugs is the one that's in my boys' room. I love the plaid color on this. It's just super playful, kind of preppy, I think, and really helps tie in all of the random colors from their toys and their art and all the things that they love in there that's really important to them. And I love this rug. It's super soft as well. I will say that we have scrubbed this thing like a lot because they're little boys and things happen, and it's done fine, but it is showing a little bit more of like the wear, I would say. When you touch it, it just doesn't feel as soft as it did before, but it's still really soft. So that's kind of what you get with these printed rugs though, is that they will eventually just get more and more like flat because they are made out of polyester and they're printed. They're not like a wool rug that is just gonna look like better the longer it goes. And like, that's just not the way this is, but they are affordable for the size that they are and the quality that they are, being what they are. I've gotten rugs from Home Depot that are, I don't know what brand they are, and they did not hold up as well as the Loloi rugs, so I'm a Loloi fan. So the next one is a tablecloth that I showed you in my fall decorating video, and it is so beautiful. It could work for any season, maybe not for Christmas. It's yellow. It's a block print tablecloth. Unfortunately, guys, I did check before this video and it is out of stock, but I'll update that in the description if it's back in stock. But they do have it in a brown color, which would also be beautiful, especially with fall and Christmas. Might be even better, honestly. So I will definitely link that one down below. You don't have to iron it because it is cotton. As long as you just get it out and throw it on the table or like fold it nicely, it will not be like too crumpled or anything. It looks good. It looks really good. I actually saw a picture that inspired my purchase for this from Shay McGee on, I think it was over the summer. And so I purchased this tablecloth for my mom in blue and white, and then I got it for myself in yellow, and then I just have used it in fall decor, and it looks so beautiful and happy. It just makes me happy. And it covers up my table that I don't love so much. So there's a little affordable hack for you. Get a new tablecloth, get a new dining table, get the tablecloth. I know you guys are probably so sick of me talking about rugs, but I have two more. They're the exact same. They're outside. These are great outdoor patio rugs. They hold up great. I don't know what brand they are, but they're great. I've recommended them to friends. Friends have gotten them. They're just like a neutral palette. All right, we are finally at number 10. And then I have a bonus, 11. Number 10 is also outside. This item was actually sent to me. It was part of a like working with the brand, but I had no idea how much I was gonna love it, but for a weird reason. So I have this outdoor swing out there that has like a frame so that we didn't have to hang anything up. This thing soothes my 6-month-old like nothing else. And I get to sit. Like, it is just a win-win. So I don't know, this is like a baby product. Like, you need this if you're having a baby. So nice. I mean, it's relaxing anyway. Like, I would definitely sit in it without my baby, but with my baby, so good. We've started a routine of every morning sitting out there and doing bubbles with my toddler, like after we get my kindergartner off to school. It's so nice. It's so relaxing. Before I share the final last number 11, I would so appreciate if you guys would give this video a like. That really helps support the channel. I've never done a video like this, like with Amazon favorites and stuff, but if you guys enjoyed it, please let me know down in the comments, because I do have an idea for doing some in the kitchen. I have definitely more things in the kitchen that I am not talking about in this video, because it was like a whole nother 10. Like, we could make a whole nother list about this. So let me know if you would be interested in seeing those like kitchen favorites. All right, number 11. Let me make room for this. Oh my gosh, they're heavy. I'm pulling them over because I get to show you these items, because I'm gonna hold them for you. Coffee table books. I have collected a few of these coffee table books in addition to the thrifted coffee table books that I love finding, especially for the color palette. But for the content, sometimes I want something a little bit different, and I think that these would make great gift ideas. So I'm going to talk about a few of these and who I think they would make really good gifts for if you are on the market for gifts already. I'm trying to get ahead, y'all. I want to be like done by like December. Like that, just enter into like the Christmas everything. So these are the first two that I'll talk about. This is Theology of Home 1 and 2. These are Catholic homemaking books, which I just love. Like these have shared so much wisdom in homemaking, and I keep just opening them up to random pages pretty much, and like little sections on whatever it is, like hospitality or whatever. And I'll show like pictures inside of all of these because they have really beautiful images, of course, but I keep opening them up just to different like pages, different sections, and so they'll talk about things like hospitality or rhythms and routines, and so I find this like really beautiful and helpful. The next one is from my favorite designer. I actually have two of these. I don't know where I put the other one, but this is the second one that she came out with. This is from Amber Lewis, and these books are just beautiful. Like I love looking through here and just getting ideas of how she incorporated little details and things that I wouldn't think of. So I think this would make a great gift for anyone who really loves like incorporating vintage with modern, an eclectic style. She's really into eclectic style and kind of like a little bit of the California cool look. Like she's described it as California cool before, I'm pretty sure. And our home being Spanish Mediterranean, I feel like works really well with that California look because a lot of it has like Mexican influence. Yes. The next one is this one, which is like just awesome. Like this one is so good. So she's so loud. This one is called The Art of Home by Shay McGee. So Studio McGee's line at Target or McGee & Co. online. And this one has what I love, lots and lots of design tips. Is it in the front or the back? Honestly, I haven't looked at this for like a little while because we haven't done any renovations, but talks a lot about different paint colors and incorporating different materials. So whether it be like, do you know the difference between quartz and marble and the pros and the cons for choosing your countertops, or like whites versus white? And it has all of those kind of printed out in here. Bed styling, like how to, like these are hanging lights, like what length to hang the light from the table or from the counter. All of those things that I was Googling constantly when we were making all of those decisions when renovating our own home. So this one, so good. And the last one is this one. It's called Sacred Spaces. I kept the dust cover on it because I thought it was still pretty, but there's the inside as well. It's very pretty as well. This one isn't, I would say, as nice as the other ones, like the cover of it. This one's more just like flat cover, but it has a texture, like a printed texture to it. She goes and interviews people in their own home and like talks about with them their healing in their home and how they've been connected to their home and the special things that they've added into their home. She does have pictures of her own home in here as well, which I love her style. It's a mix of very traditional, very feminine, and just organic textures and clean lines. So I really appreciate her style, but I loved looking at like the other designers that she connected with because they have like a farmhouse and just like different, very eclectic lived in style, which you don't really get in the Amber Lewis or the Shay McGee one as much. This is like real people's homes. So that's really valuable, I think. And I think someone who loves to reflect on things would love to receive this one as a gift. Give you guys a heads up, I did share a lot of items from my master bathroom, which we renovated, like completely, like gutted it, in today's video. And next week, we will actually be diving into the other bathrooms. It is a time capsule. I'm gonna put up a picture here. It's so much. It doesn't match the rest of our house at all. Like, I'm sure it was so cute back in the 70s, but we're giving her a little refresh. Not little. This thing is gonna be transformed. So make sure you come back because we're gonna be diving into the planning of that to see this full space just like transform. And I forgot to say goodbye. So I hope you all have a very blessed week and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.